Let's go inside the body. Sit up tall, noticing your spine. Clear your mind. Bring yourself to this room, to your mat and into your practice. For the next hour and some, be here right now. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth, generating an energy circuit throughout the entire body. Let your shoulders soften and relax. Head towards the floor. The hips open. The spine is tall. See if you can notice just the color blue in your mind's eye. Breathe. As breath creates balance in the mind and body. Breathe. Now imagine, if you will, a small trap door at the back of your mind. And as you open it, you release a grounding cord all the way down the spine and all the way out your tailbone, through the mat, through the floor, all the way down to the center of the earth. This cord grounds your energy as you draw in positive energy from above, filling your aura with positive energy. Breathe. As we move into our therapeutic movement, only doing what your body will allow, noticing what you notice. With the backs of the palms placed on your knees, if you like, you can connect your thumb and index finger. As we begin our first therapeutic movement, neck circles, rolling the head, left ear, left shoulder. Slowly and gently lifting the chin all the way to the chest. Exhale, take it all the way around, nice and easy. Right ear, right shoulder, and continue around at your own pace. Using the head as a weight. Take all the time you need here. And take nice deep breaths in through the diaphragm. If you find any particular area in the body that speaks to you, slow the movement all the way down. Exhale into it, using the breath to soften and let go of stress and tension. Noticing the spine, sit up tall. Let the hips relax, grounding your energy even more. As you find your way back to center, we'll do one more. Big deep breath here. Left ear, left shoulder, rolling the head nice and easy. Noticing the difference in the right and left side of the body. As you lift the chin, open up the chest. Take it over into the right shoulder. See what you notice there. And as you come back to center, using your breath, shake out the shoulders, rolling them forward and back, releasing any tension in the neck, the back of your head. If you like, you can cross your legs in the opposite direction. Sitting up tall, once again, noticing your breath. Release any tension, right ear, right shoulder. Rolling the head nice and slow. Lift the chin all the way up towards the ceiling. Open up the scalenes in the front of the chest. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Again, noticing right and left. Taking time to pause any place you might notice any tightness. Breathe. As you continue around at your own pace, nice and easy. Focusing your breath to just the end of your breath, making it longer with each breath you take. Finding your way back to center. Nice deep breath here. We'll take it around one more time. Right ear, right shoulder. Sitting up very tall here. Chin all the way up, left ear, left shoulder, nice and slow. As you exhale, getting complete with the movement, find your way all the way back to center. Shake out the shoulders, rolling them forward and back. Check back in with the body. Continue to clear the mind. As we make our way down from the neck into the shoulders and arms, we'll move into our next therapeutic movement. If you need to cross the legs in the opposite direction, now's a good time to do so. Teacups are our next therapeutic movement. So pretend you have two teacups in your hands, palms facing upward in front of you as you sit up tall. We'll begin with the right arm. Bring the right hand all the way out in front of you. Sweep wide back behind you. Notice pectoralis major muscle as it comes all the way up. Keep the palm flat. Sweep wide back behind you. Bend the elbow, now the wrist. Bring it all the way out in front of you. Feel how good that feels. Left arm comes all the way out in front. Palm facing upward. Lean back into it as you bend the elbow, now the wrist. Bring it all the way up. Sweep wide back behind you. Bend the elbow, bring it all the way back to center. Shake it out. Teacups in the opposite direction. Reach back with the right arm. It's like you're grabbing a baton. Take the palm all the way back. Sweep wide. Palm upside down above the head, over and around. Nice and slow here. You'll feel this one open up new energy. Bending the elbow. Shake that out. Feel how good that felt. Big deep breath here. Reach back with the left arm. Like you're grabbing a baton. Sweep wide. Take the back of the palm all the way up over the head. Reach all the way back as far as you can. Feel how good that feels. Take it wide all the way to the outside of the room. Bend the elbow. Bring it back to center. Shake it out. This next variation can be a little bit challenging. Doubles. As you take both teacups all the way out, it's like you're giving them away. Both arms come wide all the way back. Open up the chest here. Lean back into it. Exhale, bring the palms all the way up to the ceiling. Look up, lifting the chin. Sweep wide all the way out towards the outside of the room here. It's like you just dove off a diving board. Bend the elbows, now the wrists. Bring it all the way back to center here. Bring it all the way out in front of you. There you go. Shake that out. Notice your spine. Check back in with your body. Breathe. As we head into doubles reverse, this one can get a little challenging. Lean forward, and as you exhale, reach back with both arms. Bring the arms all the way out, bending the elbows. The palms come up over the head. Push all the way to the ceiling. It's like you're hugging the whole world here. As we move into our next therapeutic movement, the flower opens. Join your hands together in front of the heart. We'll work the shoulders just a little bit more here. And let's start to work down into the spine. Stay with me as we lift the palms all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, the flower opens, back to center, all the way up. The arms come all the way out. And this time, as you draw the hands back to center and lift them towards the ceiling, bring the palms towards the front of the room, bending at the waist, come all the way down. It's the variation of our forward bend. The palms come all the way flat. Let your elbows relax. As the head drops all the way down, hang out here for just a moment or two. Feel how good that feels to you. Let the hips relax. As the knees spread just a little bit further, your quads and your hamstrings relax. Let your spine be heavy as all the muscles in your back relax. Breathe. As you walk the palms all the way back towards the body, raising the head up last, we move into our next therapeutic movement. Bring the feet all the way out in front of you, shake them out, reach up towards the ceiling, and grab onto whatever you grab onto. It's a pumping motion. We move into the rower. Nice slow movements in the beginning here. You'll feel this one into the ankles, your knees, down into your hips. You'll also feel this one all the way up into the back and your shoulders. Feel how good that feels as it opens up the major meridians in the body. This is a great little warm-up for the entire body. Especially good for poor circulation in the feet. This particular movement helps to open up all the reflexes from the plantar surface, up the ankle, and then all the way up into the knee. You should definitely do this movement every day. Starting off slow in the movement, see if you can challenge yourself just a little bit more, speeding up slowly and gently, noticing what you notice. And as you start to speed up, notice your spine and your back muscles. There you go. Keep that pumping motion moving with your breath. Take some nice deep breath here. And as you exhale into it, really try and keep the movement steady and flowing. There are a few variations you can do, alternating 1 foot at a time. You can also roll the ankles. Be gentle here. You can also just keep it at a nice steady pace. Or if you're like me, you can speed it up just a little more. All about your breath here. Big deep breath. As you get complete with the movement, slow it down just a little bit. And when you're ready, nice and slow and easy, exhale. Bring the feet all the way out in front of you, shake it out. Notice the backs of your knees and potentially notice some new circulation down into the feet. Feel how good that feels to you. As you exhale and get complete with this movement, reach down, grab the left leg, bring it all the way up to wherever it lands, supporting at the ankle. We take it into the next therapeutic movement, rolling the ankle all the way around. As you grip the foot slowly, gently, but firmly, roll that ankle. And unless you notice any tension, see if you can move that ankle nice and slow, but try to find an area that might be tight. And then slow the movement down into that. Use your breath to help open it up. Sit up tall, don't forget your spine here, and try to let the left knee head towards the ground. As the hips open, the muscles stretch, let the gravity really do all the work here. Feel how good that feels into the foot. Breathe. Slow it all the way down if you can. Really challenging yourself to be in your breath. Our feet are always so nice to us, and yet we're not always so nice to them. This is a great way to pay back and get that reflexology that you desperately so need. Speaking of reflexology, let's push the toes all the way forward. As you exhale, stick a thumb just underneath the toe line, pull the toes all the way back. Feel how good that feels to you. That's working the neck area. As you exhale, 2 thumbs into the toe line. Give yourself a nice little massage here. Work the entire foot. Big deep breath all the way down to the sciatic nerve in the heel. And then use your 2 thumbs to work all the way up as we take it back into the ankle, the opposite direction. Supporting once again at the ankle with your palm. Roll the ankle all the way around, nice and slow. Boy, this is my favorite part right here. Just really try and be in the body. Let it release any tension, stress, and pay back. Nice and slow. There you go. Breathe. The tendency is to speed up See if you can use your breath to slow it all the way down. Push the toes all the way forward once again. That's working the neck. And then a thumb just underneath the toe line. 2 thumbs. Feel how good that feels. We used to get our reflexology from walking Mother Earth barefoot. Now we bind our feet with rubber and plastic. This is a great way to get your reflexology treatment. Take it all the way down into the heel of the foot. Help to open up all those major meridians. Lead into your hips. As you work all the way up into the center of the foot, those are all the organs. On the left side of the body, you'll even find the heart. Be gentle but firm. Big deep breath here. Little massage therapy on the bottom of the foot goes a long way. As you exhale, bring the foot all the way out, shake it out. You might even feel like it grew a little longer. Reach down slowly and gently to the opposite foot. Bring it back up onto the thigh, wherever it lands, supporting at the ankle. Grab the toes. Nice and easy. Notice the difference between right and left as you roll the ankle. Don't forget to sit up tall. Good. And as you exhale, let's take it around nice and gently. Breathe into it, noticing what you notice. Try to let the right knee head towards the ground just a little bit, opening up the hip. If you find a crunchy area, slow the movement down again. This therapeutic movement opens up the foot. Take it around the opposite direction. Good, right in there. A thumb just underneath the toe line. Push the toes all the way forward. Pull them all the way back. And 2 thumbs just underneath the toe. Come all the way down the instep of that foot. That's your spine. Nice little massage here. Give yourself what you deserve. Feel how good that feels. Big deep breath. Working from the toe line all the way down. As you get complete, bring the foot all the way out in front of you. Shaking it out. Bring the pads of your feet together into butterfly pose, our next posture. Sit up tall, notice your spine. As we work our way down the body, from the shoulders to the hips, another pumping motion from the hips to the knees. As you lift the knees all the way to the ceiling, and then draw them all the way back down. See if you can ask the knees to get closer to the floor in this next set of postures with a few variations. This will help to open up the hips and continue with getting circulation down into the feet. Sit up tall. Raise the knees all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Come all the way back down. Big deep breath here. See how far you can ask the knees to get closer to the floor. No forcing here and no bouncing. By fatiguing the muscles in the hips just a little bit with this movement, the more you do it, the more your hips will open as you get complete. We do have a couple of variations, but if this is what your body tells you to do, simply continue at your own pace, doing what your body needs and wants. If you want to challenge yourself a little further, bring the elbows all the way out onto the thighs, pressing down nice and slow and gently, asking the knees to get closer to the floor. Feel how good that feels. Yeah, right in there. If you're feeling really flexible today, bring the nose all the way down to your toes, using the spine and your back as a weight. Or just sit up tall, lengthening the spine. Check back in as you continue a couple of butterflies. We do have a couple more variations. In this next set of variation, you're going to bring the elbows back down onto the thighs. So slowly and gently, noticing your hips as you get complete with the butterfly. Breathe. When you're ready, nice and easy, lowering the elbows down onto the thigh area, pushing up with the knees and down with the elbows causes resistance into the hip. And if you're feeling really flexible, reach up underneath the ankle. Exhale, extending the spine, come all the way down. Notice how good that feels. Let your body be a weight here. And as you get complete with the movement, raising your head up last, stacking the vertebrae one at a time, slowly and gently, we're going to move into our next therapeutic movement. Bring the feet all the way out in front of you, shake them out. We're going to rock the boat here, stimulate some circulation into the spine before we do windshield wipers. Grab onto the knees, lean all the way back, slowly and gently, rocking the spine. Feel how good this feels to you as you rock the boat back and forth. Do this one a couple of times. Feel how good it feels down into that low back, into your hips. Come all the way up. There you go. One more time. Find your way back to center. Drop the knees all the way down. Sit up tall. And as you get complete with the movement, find your feet all the way out in front of you. Shake them out. Windshield wipers are our next therapeutic movement. Sit up tall. Notice your spine. Breathe. You used to do this therapeutic movement as a kid. You just forgot and stopped. Let's get you back to being a kid. Keep the thighs engaged. With the hands behind you, lift the chest and the chin all the way to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders all the way back and feel how good this feels. As you look up towards the ceiling where the eyes go, the head will follow. Keep the thighs engaged and the knees relaxed. Big deep breath here as the heart chakra opens. Only one contraindication, that's when the wrists start to speak to you. Bring the hands all the way out in front of you. As you sit onto the sit bones, shake it out. Great for new circulation into the carpal tunnel area. As you wave goodbye to pain. Feel that all the way down into your elbows. Even your shoulders get a new little circulation. Feel how good that feels. As we confuse your brain just a little bit, let's take it into shake it out and into the cat stretch. As you exhale into it, one at a time. Here we go. What's going on in your thighs right there? See if you can measure up on both sides. Take it into just the wrists. Big deep breath. As you exhale, nice and slow, take it around the opposite direction. Alternating wrists in both directions. Big deep breath here. Open and close the fists. Stretch it out. Take it into just the elbows as the palms come all the way around. Sit up really tall here. Try to keep the elbow and the shoulder parallel. Reach all the way up to the ceiling. There you go. What happened to your thighs? Keep those engaged. Cat stretch one more time. Shake it all out here. Feel how good that feels to you. And as you get complete, shake it all the way out. We're going to find our way over onto the belly as we move into the next set of therapeutic movements. Make a little pillow for your head with your palms. Bring the hands all the way back to center, your feet back behind you. Rock the hips side to side. Feel how good that feels into your spine as all the muscles in your spine relax from the hip rock. Breathe. Sometimes it's just the subtle movements that help to open up the spine. You can also generate a little bit of circulation. Reach back behind you with your palms. Give yourself some chops. Release any low back tension. Before we move into our next set of therapeutic movements, the leg lift, crossovers, and scissor kicks. As you get complete here, make that little pillow. Lift the left leg all the way to the ceiling. You'll feel this one down into the low lumbar. Take all the time you need here as we lift the ankle and the foot all the way up towards the ceiling. You'll also feel this one up into the front of the body, your flexors. And in the third one, you might even get just a little bit higher. Feel how good that feels. Take it into the right leg, lifting the toes all the way to the ceiling, noticing the difference between right and left. One more time, second one, all the way up. Big deep breath here. As we get complete with the leg lift, the third one comes all the way up. See if you can really reach all the way up to the ceiling with your foot. And shake it out a little bit into the hips. Release any tension you've got going on. Let the spine relax. Bending the knees, we move into the scissor kicks. With the feet raised above the heart. This is the variation of the windshield wiper. I highly recommend you do windshield wipers and scissor kicks every day, at least for a few minutes. They're so good for your low lumbar and your spine, getting new circulation down into that tailbone, into the sacrum. The movement comes from your hips, not from your feet. Try to focus your breath to the hip area. Keep the movement steady. With the feet raised above the heart, new circulation has to travel all the way down these major meridians, up past the knees and into the feet. You can slow the movement all the way down if you like, or you can speed it up and really tighten the glutes. Do what your body tells you to do. Get what you need out of it here. Because you're leaning on the chest, face down, this particular movement is also extremely good for your respiratory tract. One of the reasons why I highly recommend this movement to be done every day. Strengthening that diaphragm. Take some nice deep breath here. Opening and expanding the lungs. This is a really great way to open up new areas of the chest cavity. Focusing the breath to the chest. Take 3 big deep breaths here. Keep the movement going into the knee and thigh area. But really try to focus that breath into the chest. Because the feet are raised above the heart, you're pushing that circulation all the way through, causing new areas to open. Extremely good for you. Breathe. If you've got somebody in the house that'll come over and say hello to your spine for you, now's a good time for them to do that. Just have them do a little bear walk from the glutes all the way up towards the neck. This will feel really good. As you exhale, getting complete with the movement, slowing the movement all the way down into the feet. Take a couple nice deep breaths, 3 of them if you can, as we prep to go into the next set of movements. We're going to start working into the hips a little bit more here and all the way up the back. Bring the feet all the way back behind you. We take it into the crossovers next. Rock the hips side to side. This one can be a little challenging. Exhale as you move into it. The left leg comes all the way up and over, touching the floor. Right leg up and over. Left leg up and over. Exhale. Right leg up and over. As the lower lumbar releases, big deep breath here. Notice the spine and your hips. Rock it out one more time. Rock those hips side to side. Breathe. As we do it one more time, we're going to slow it down just a little bit here. Get a few more rocks in, and as you do, lift the left leg all the way up nice and slow. Try to use the leg as a weight here. Take it all the way over and see if you can get a little spinal twist out of it. This will feel especially good, and as you slow the movement down even further, use that thigh to ask the flexors to let go. Left leg all the way up and over. You might even notice that the leg goes a little bit further. Right leg up and over. As the flexors release, On this third one, really try to use that leg. Get all the way over as far as you can, challenging yourself just a little bit more. No pain now. Exhale. As you get complete with the movement, with the right leg, rock it out one more time. Rock those hips. Let the spine release and all the muscles. And then check back in as we move into Cobra and Baby Cobra. Come up onto the elbows. Feel how good that feels into your low back. With the toes connected behind you, lifting the chin up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath here. Try to ask the shoulders to head towards the back of the room. If this is all you got, hang out down here. This is a great one. If you want to challenge yourself even further in the posture, take a couple big deep breaths here. Let the low back relax. And as you check in, noticing what you notice, come onto the palms, pushing up. Let the hips relax towards the floor. Pull the shoulder blades all the way back. Lift the chin towards the ceiling. Full Cobra. If you're still wanting more, go ahead and bend your knees. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Breathe. Push back into child's pose as you get complete. Bring the hands all the way out in front of you. Connect your thumb and index fingers into a small pyramid. Your big toes connect and you place your tongue on the roof of the mouth. Let the hips get wide as you let the belly drag. Child's pose is a pose of patience. This is a place to be grateful. Let go of all of your worry. Release all that tension. Let it go. Slowly and gently as you exhale, getting complete with the movement, walking your palms back towards your body, raising your head up last, rolling the spine slowly and gently. We move into squat pose. As you exhale into the posture, nice and easy. The feet are flat on the floor, palms together in front of you. This is a great place to continue the meditation. Rocking side to side. Take it into a variation, 2 thumbs into the eye socket holders. Support the head. Once again, just rocking slowly and gently. You can also bring the palms to the back of the head, using the elbows as a weight. Squat pose is especially good for your digestive tract. You should do this posture every day for sure. As you exhale, getting complete with the movement, come all the way out onto all fours. Your palms are flat, squared up with your shoulders. Knees and hips are in line. Angry cat, sad cow. As you round out the spine, drop the head nice and easy. Slowly and gently, like a ripe melon on a tree, let it be heavy. Breathe. Raising the head up slowly, drop the belly, lifting the tail. Where the eyes go, the head will follow. Look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rounding out one more time. Let the tension in the shoulders release. Breathe. Notice the low back release, any tension as we move into a balancing pose. Lift the right leg, left arm. Thumb goes up. See what your balance is like today. Take it all the way back to center. Left leg, right arm. Are you more balanced on one side or the other? And as you get complete, take it back to center. Three big deep breaths here. We take it into thread the needle. Exhale, the left arm comes up underneath, palm facing up, drop the left shoulder, looking up over the right shoulder. Little spinal twist there. Let's do the opposite side. Right arm comes up underneath, palm facing up, look over the left shoulder. Slow it down just a little bit. Let's do it again. Exhale into it. Releasing any tension in the spine, into the hips. Exhale, right arm comes up underneath. Big deep breath here, nice and slow. Looking up over the right shoulder. Feel how good that is right there. Hang out here for just a second. One last time. Right arm comes up underneath. Nice and slow. Look up over the left shoulder. Breathe. As you find your way back to center, getting complete with the movement, as you exhale, we're going to take it over onto the back, finding your way onto your back. Tuck the knees to the chest, rolling the knees around in a circle. You'll feel this one down into your sacrum, your tailbone. Give yourself a nice little massage. You deserve it. Did a great job today. We got a couple more for you. Rock it all the way around in the opposite direction. And as you get complete here with giving yourself that massage, we're going to say hello to the hips one more time. Reach all the way up, grab your ankles, bring the pads of your feet together, let your knees fall. Feel how good that feels. Connecting all the energy circuits. Reach up, grab your big toes, pull the feet all the way out. Happy baby. Rocking side to side. Let the hips open. That circulation has to go all the way up into the feet again. Bring the pads of the feet together. If you're feeling really good about it, reach up, nose to your toes. Pulling the feet and the ankles towards the body. You'll feel this one into the knees. Be careful here. And then rock it side to side as you get back to center. Give yourself a nice little massage one more time. Nice and slow. Take it back to center. We're going to bring the pads of your feet down to the mat. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So as you get complete with your massage in the low back, rolling the hips all the way around, place your elbows and your palms parallel, lifting the pelvic floor all the way to the ceiling, stacking the vertebra one at a time, all the way to your neck. Exhale as you release from the neck, one vertebra at a time, down to your tailbone. We'll do a couple of these. Extremely good for the flexors and your psoas muscles. Try to keep the heel and the knee parallel, supporting yourself at the elbows and the wrists, the palms and your fingertips. If you like, you can also bring the palms together, collapse the fingers, tuck the elbows up underneath. Lift the left leg all the way to the ceiling. Big deep breath here. Challenge yourself as much or as little as you like. Finding your way back to center. Raise the right leg. Noticing left and right. Which one's easier for you? Which one's more challenging? Do you need to do that one again? You should also feel this one between your shoulder blades, lifting the belly button all the way to the ceiling. And as you get complete with the movement, find your way all the way back down. Lift both legs up. See if you can get a good stretch out of the hamstrings here. Bring the palms all the way back down. And then slowly and gently lowering your feet. Tuck your knees up to your chest. And give yourself a nice little massage. Great practice. You guys did great today. As we move into the final postures, allowing the hips, your knees, and the rest of your body to relax. Finish up with your massage. Give yourself a nice little treat here. Bring the feet all the way out in front of you. Bring the pads of your feet together. Let your knees come apart, head towards the floor. As the hips relax, bring the left hand over your heart, the right hand over your dantian, just below your belly button. The polarity in the body shifts as rejuvenation from homeostasis occurs. Your body relaxes deep into the mat. Your hips open, the knees get heavy. All of the muscles from your knees to your ankles relax. And as the hips relax, new energy flows up and down the spine. And breath creates balance. As your head relaxes, all of the neck muscles relax. The balancing of left and right polarity. Rejuvenates your body to a beautiful state of bliss. As you relax deep into the posture, let your mind wander. Breathe. as the chest rises and falls with each breath you take. Your tummy softens. You bring your legs out, your arms. We move into corpse pose, Savasana. As your feet relax, your toes, your ankles, even the soles of your feet, your heel, the upper part of your foot gets heavy and melts into the mat. As your calves and shins relax, the backs of your knees relax. Let go. Your hamstrings and your quads, the pelvic floor relaxes as it shifts. As all the muscles in your back relax, the tummy softens. As love and compassion, peace and serenity overcome. Even the heart relaxes. As all of the chakras in your body open, your heart and your throat, your mind's eye, and your crown have positive energy received from above. Breathe. And as your arms relax, your elbows, your wrists, even your palms, your fingertips, relax and let go. All of the muscles in your face relax, your neck, your jaw, your eyes, nose, and lips. Breathe. From all of the therapeutic movement you did today, the body rejuvenates and heals back to its natural state. As stress and tension seem to just melt away. As breath creates balance in the mind and body. noticing what you notice in the mind and body. Finding your way back slowly, gently. Finding just the end of your breath, making it longer with each breath you take once again. Be in your breath as you bring yourself back to the room, nice and easy. And as you start to notice your fingers and your toes, bringing your awareness back to your body, notice how heavy and good you feel. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, find your knees. Slowly and gently bringing the awareness back to your breath. Push your knees up. And roll over onto your right side. Tuck your knees up to your chest. Relax, enjoy that wonderful feeling. Make a pillow for your head with your palm. Hang out here for just a moment. You deserve it. Pushing yourself up with your left arm, finding your way back to center. Notice your spine. Bring yourself back into easy pose. As you check back in with the body, we take a moment to honor your practice. As breath creates balance, go ahead and join your hands together in front of your heart, prayer position. We say that for who you are today is perfect in every way, just the way that you are right now. Past, present, future. For who you are tomorrow is perfect. We offer a blessing of love and compassion, peace and serenity to all. Thank you for taking time to honor your body. Namaste.